What is going on, everyone? It's DC3 Johnson here with another Madden 21 franchise mode video, guys. So, just a quick shout out to our boy Christian Kirk, who gets nominated for Player of the Week for the previous week's performance. So definitely, if you have not seen the previous video, definitely urge you to check it out. That way you don't miss any of the highlights from our boy Christian Kirk. Right now, we're going to be facing the New England Patriots in this video, and it's going to be a very fun matchup considering that, you know, definitely been a big fan of Cam Newton. It's unfortunate that, you know, this career kind of turned out the way it did in terms of like the final years, because I definitely will say, you know, go back the clock like 5 years, like he was looking pretty good. You know, Super Bowl 50, just made the Super Bowl appearance, MVP, was literally looking like a very strong quarterback, and I think he still was. I think he just might have, you know, just had some misfortune in the final years with the Panthers. But that's the story for a different day, guys. So right now we're going to start off with our boy Kyler Murray on offense here. And so just really quickly going over the run pass options. I don't understand what the hell they want me to do. So if I want to pass, I need to throw quickly. And I completely botched, of course, because I took too long to decide whether or not what I wanted to do. And so we ended up losing yardage on that specific play there. And so now we're going to once again try it here, 2nd and 12. And unfortunately, that occasion it does end in an interception. Kudos to the New England defense for getting the interception there, and so they will go ahead and start the offense. I guess, I mean, it's within their own territory, but they're going to have very good field position to start off their opening drive. And so they're going to take a 10-0 lead here in the first quarter, guys. So we're going to, once again, we get the possession there with about 2 minutes left here in the first. And so we get a couple yards here and there. Unfortunately, we do come up short on that occasion, so it ends up being a 3 and out. And so we're going to go ahead and just punt this ball over and give the ball back to the New England offense here. And so we try it one more time here in the second. We're going to get a nice throw to our boy, and it's going to lead to some good offensive yards. A good job to DeAndre Hopkins there, our star wide receiver. And so we do get a couple running yards with Chase Edmonds, who actually just took over for Kenyon Drake. Unfortunately, we lost Kenyon Drake to injury in the previous video, the previous video before that, actually. And so he's going to be gone for the next couple weeks. So right now it's really up to Chase Edmonds to kind of carry the running back load here as we once again get the nice pass here. This time we get our boy Benjamin to kind of keep an eye on making sure we get screened while we send the ball over to Chase Edmonds. And this time around, we're going to go for a nice run here, almost get the near touchdown, but we end up getting tackled about 2 yards shy of the goal line. And so a nice running play for us right now. Everyone's energetic and looking forward to it. We'll have 3 opportunities, but all we needed was 1, as we just got the opening touchdown, guys. And so we are going to start off very aggressively here, trying to make a comeback and trying to really get back into this game and take the lead here. Unfortunately, our defense is botching a little bit. They can't really stop the New England offense, and right now our second interception. First time we have more than 1 interception in the game this season, and so it is going to be end up being a field goal for New England. This time around, we're going to lob it just like how it's instructed us to do so. And unfortunately, this time DeAndre Hopkins ends up dropping the pass, which would have been a very incredible first down. Right now, once again, we do go for the run, and this time Kyler Murray ends up running a little bit short. Either way, that pretty much ends our first half. And I'm going to go ahead and let you guys listen to the halftime show.
Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Things starting to get interesting in this final weekend before Thanksgiving. So let's see what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And that's been a back-and-forth game, all tied in the second quarter. From there, we'll head to Cincinnati to check on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And in that one, it's the visiting Giants who have the lead. Golden Tate, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. And it's the visiting LA Chargers who are out in front. Keenan Allen, a touchdown reception. In our game, it was Cam Newton who led the way in that first half. He's thrown for close to 200 yards already, and that's helped propel his guys into the lead. As we send you back to Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
I thought that was interesting, and shout out to our boy Jonathan Coachman, who used to be one of the former commentators for Monday Night Raw in WWE. I always remember him for that, and I always loved his nickname, the Coach. The Coach, you know, just a very catchy name, very hard to forget, actually, is the other thing that I was going to say. And so unfortunately we do end up getting the 3 and out here to start off the second half, so not a great start for us. We're going to go ahead and go for a fake here, guys, and we're going all in. And unfortunately, it does not work. It's being an incomplete pass. And so Bill Belichick, well, I guess in this part, since Bill Belichick hasn't signed the deal, it's fake Bill Belichick. Ends up getting super stoked about it. And right now with Kyler Murray, we do end up going on the sneak the next time around. New England does get the touchdown, so now it's a 37 kind of game right now, and we do end up getting sacked here in the third. Another first for us. We've actually been very good about avoiding the sack. We've actually done what I like to call the Eli Manning. I know he's probably not the person who created it, but I just personally like to call it that. We haven't pulled an Eli Manning, because Eli Manning, for me, like, he's very particular for being very good at throwing the ball away, especially when the offense isn't doing well or not doing what they're supposed to be doing. So we end up getting a nice pass here, and so we're now well within enemy territory, and now we get the nice boost to get once again first down, this time on the 18-yard line. With about 3.5 left here, guys, and so once again we're going to go ahead and hike here, and boom, get the touchdown pass to our boy Max Williams, our tight end, who gets his first touchdown reception of the game. I believe his 5th one overall for the year. And it's going to be one of those situations. Let's see how the CPU ends up doing. It's going to be really up to them. And unfortunately, they do end up giving another touchdown to New England. So we're going to go ahead and start here with not great track position, but also very little time here. As we officially have just ended the third quarter right now. This was the last pass. Christian Kirk ends up getting well within the red zone, so we're gonna go ahead and start the fourth quarter at the 20, and so it's gonna be one of those now or never moments. And so we lob it. Unfortunately, that is a missed opportunity, and so that's going to be 3rd and 13, guys. Once again, the lob there. This time around, defense is completely there to surround and get a stop to it. And rather than go for it on 4th down, since we already did that once, we're going to go ahead and play conservative, and we're just going to go ahead and go for the field goal. Either way, it's a 3-touchdown game. We're going to have to really stoke and focus and try to get this ball game back on track here. So with about 6:50 left here in the fourth, it is a 17-44 kind of game, and so we're gonna get close to the 2-minute warning here. Finally touching enemy territory. Once again, our boy Christian Kirk ends up being a clutch receiver on this particular performance, and another lob again, this time once again to Christian Kirk. So we're definitely going to get him to level up, which is something that we do want to end up doing. And this is one of the things I will recommend, is for you to play the games. That way you can actually see for yourself how your players are doing and developing in terms of XP. And so we do end up getting tackled there for a loss of yardage, and that's going to force us to really make those technical decisions, and kind of tricky at the same time. And we are going to go for it on 4th down. I'm not really a fan of waiting in line for the next situation, and And for that particular reason, I'm not a fan of fourth downs, because I feel like it's just like one of those things where it could just go wrong. Like you're there like that at the goal line just waiting, and you hit hot, and then like boom, like it's like a complete botch, which is what ended up happening. Unfortunately, he got the ball, but it ended up dropping it. This time around, he ends up keeping the pass. I mean, it's a little too late anyway, but we're going to keep going just to kind of push the offense and get some nice yardage there. Once again, with a nice pass to Christian Kirk here with about 2.5 left. We're going to get close to that 2-minute warning. We're going to lob it again, and this time they just have no stop for it. And we're going to try it one more time here at the 12-yard line, and we throw it, and we get the nice touchdown to our boy, this time DeAndre Hopkins. And we're going to go ahead and unfortunately we end up getting tackled around the 1 or 2 yard line, and we give it to Chase Edmonds, who Chase Edmonds ends up bringing the possession over to end pretty much the ball game. It's going to be a 24-44 win. So a good kudos to the New England Patriots. Normally we don't do terrible, and this was one of the games where they actually pulled all the stops here for us. But anyways, guys, I really do appreciate you guys sticking around to the end to watch everything. I definitely had a great time recording it. If you're new to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, or you stay up to date on the new parts. Guys, I got 2K going on. I got a couple other things that for worthy of your time to check out. Go ahead and just check out some of the links. You guys take care, guys, and stay safe out there.
And they'll have a chance at redemption next week at home against the Los Angeles Rams. So that'll do it for my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation.